Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Kingdoms 14 on the Mysterious JG. I meant to save between videos and I didn't, so let me quick save now. The thing is, there's a lot about this game I don't understand, but there's also some stuff that I understand in general terms. So all these different areas, they feed into a city. Like, your actual decisions about marching troops, purchasing and selling grain, that all happens at the city level. All you do with all these little areas, like, the city is Runan, but Runan itself is a district, Yiyang is a district, Ruyin is a district. As you level these up, it provides more income in terms of food, in terms of troop recruitment, etc., etc. But that goes into Runan. So you don't immediately get increases and stuff, but as your barracks go from level 1 to level 2, you build them up over time, and we saw, like, you know, Samuel Parr is adding like 9 to barracks, I think it was. Once you've got barracks built up 100, then the barrack level goes from 1 to 2, and I believe that will change the actual income numbers that are fed into Runan. So you're growing these little things a bit at a time, but the amount that they contribute to Runan is affected by whether all the territory has been captured or just the very one piece of it here. And then what level are the commerce, agriculture, and barracks at? I believe once you've leveled up from level 1 to level 2, it costs like more than 100 points to go from 2 to 3. So generally, I think it makes sense to level things up evenly. Like, you wouldn't want to just go, I'm going to make this a... Let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm misunderstanding this, but, like, I don't think there'd be a point in saying, I'm going to keep commerce and agriculture here at the lowest level, but I'm going to build this thing up over time to level 9 for troops, but this one will be, like, level 9 for agriculture. Like, I don't think that makes sense. I think you want to level up everything evenly because everything is always contributing to the one city. But I could be mistaken in that. Let's go ahead and advance to the next turn so we can get some more orders to work with as far as setting up our government. As we can see, we've already given up on taking Jinye. That's going to be Liu Biao's city. If we were on normal difficulty, we would have gotten it because they wouldn't have been aggressive enough to move after it on the first turn. But Fang Xiao has visited Liu Hua. Liu Hua, would you consider serving Yuan Shu together with me? Very well, I will do as you command. So that's good news. He's a good officer. But we've got problems. Can I... Yeah, I paused it. Because Guojia appears to be on his way to take Xuchang, and he will reach it before we do. And that's why. I knew this from before, from playing it a couple of weeks ago, and then having to chuck those 4 attempts at videos. I already knew Cao Cao is going to move for Xuchang on his first turn on hard difficulty. On normal difficulty, we've got a small number of turns before he attacks. On hard difficulty, he attacks right away, but we also see Liu Biao attacking right away, so everybody's more aggressive on hard difficulty. You guys are doing what? They are building Jianye. Yeah, but this force here, which is normally, it's Liu Yao, I just associate him with being like one of the early forces to get rolled up by Sun Tzu. He will actually take Guangling if we don't get a move on with attacking Guangling ourselves. Anyway, let's watch as Guojia inevitably takes Xuchang. But now you can see why I'm sending a big force and not just like one unit to Xuchang. Because when we get there, by the time we get there, it'll already be Cao Cao's, and we want to fight for it before it gets built. Frox's Nilak is now visiting Zhao Khan. Would you ever consider serving our army? I'm sure Yuan Shu would be very happy. Very well, I will do what I can. Oh, this is nice. We're lucky here. We don't always get both of those guys to actually agree to help. There's a well-regarded item in Shochu. Apparently, should we look into it? The Ubei army has troops on the way to Shochu. Please, your orders. Now, we seem to get those messages a lot, and they don't always actually mean we're being attacked. Like right now, we've got Guan Yu is taking over territory surrounding Liu Bei forces, so we're not actually being attacked right now. If we were, it would be kind of a problem. Meanwhile, Taishitsi, I think, probably is trying to take Guangling. Yeah. So we should beat him to it, and I believe he will retreat rather than attacking us. Oh, but interestingly, these guys, I thought they were going to take over Liu Yuan, but they're not. Maybe maybe I actually do want to just take that over. Anyway, Jinye is now held by Liu Biao. This is not that surprising. Tolpanzer has conquered whatever this place is called. Not actually trying to select him, but just here we go. I'm trying to get my view back to default. All right, so we got 11 turns. Let's go to people. Were we told to search anywhere specific? We're told to search for an item. It'll still be there if I use my turns for something else. So let's do the old reward. The new guy is not that happy. Let's go ahead and get the 95 loyalty guys as well. Normally I would 95 and below, but this time we'll get 95 and up. Or normally it's below 95. This time we'll do 95 and below. Now let's do domestics. City area government. Let's auto-appoint barracks. I've changed my mind. Let's auto-appoint, because this is the city. We'll have to be sending gold to our capital from other cities all the time, because all of these, like, anything I do that costs gold that's done at the, like, force command level, the gold comes out of this city. It's not shared pooled gold, which means this city will need gold income. It needs all kinds of income, but particularly gold income will be annoying. I'll have to be constantly feeding it gold. So let's try to get up to level 1 commerce everywhere before we start worrying about anything else. Regional development is equivalent to firming up the foundation of our country. I shall respectfully accept your appointment. So that put me, Li Jiming, Earl King, some non-created officer guys. Yuan Shu himself is in charge someplace. Vulture Bean is in charge. But yeah, we're out here doing the domestic thing. And now in Runan, somebody is going to need to be placed in charge of the area that Tolpanzer just conquered, which will be of limited usefulness because we haven't conquered all of the territory there, but still want to put somebody in charge. It's going to be Li Feng. I see an increase in merchants around Shanghai lately. Nah, we are going to have you instead concentrate on barracks. So he does increase gold income a bit, supply income a bit, public order a bit. Possession 15 of 64. Whereas these are all maxed out. Maybe that's what possession is. Like if I have maybe here I want who's good at conquer land. And we gradually take over the land on our own. And she's kind of terrible at barracks, so someone enlightened among the people should also have a strong effect on recruits. Yeah, she's not good at barracks, but she will increase our food and conquer land. I'm thinking maybe that just means that gradually we expand in this territory that we already hold. I don't really know for sure what that's about. We've only got 2 orders left, though. So yeah, you can march out troops, particularly in the crane formation, and they will conquer territory with time. Or, what are you doing? Oh, you jerk! Don't tell me. Target E. Is this place called E? No. Oh, he's heading over there. That I'm fine with. I thought this jerk was gonna... Okay, I was about to say, I thought there was, like, high mountains here. Like, I haven't grabbed it yet, but Lang Ling is clearly mine. Alright. We've got 2 orders left. Let's go to appointments. Administration. See what there is to see here. Domestics. We've got 2 slots. Quite a few points left that we can spend. So I feel like promote area. Speed of development due to area overseas is increased. Yep. Unless I want to switch to somebody who has for the people. Might as well. Like, eventually, these numbers over here are the costs. We see have a total cost of 23 of 30. Our fame levels up as our force does various actions, takes cities, wins battles, etc. For now, it just seems like, well, I can switch this up later if I need to. But if I got somebody else with for the people, I might want to use them instead of JG Mystery. Well, I do, but you're already the warlord, so let's just stick with JG Mystery. Policy above level 10 exists. Will you continue with the setting as is, even though the upper limit for a policy is 10? I think this means that promote areas can only go up. I'm not sure what this means. If we switched you to Vulture Bean. I'm not going to get that warning message until I try to click out. Prep period 10 days, prep period 10 days. I guess what we're saying is that between them, I've got promote areas 5. This is everything times 5, so it's promote areas 10, and then this is promote... Yeah, so we're maxing out what we can do on promote areas. I think that's okay. Yes, my liege, I wholeheartedly accept my appointment as domestics. They call me Mr. Domestics. Alright, looks like it's time to advance time. Oh, I should have ordered Tolpanzer to capture that area to the south. He's just going to kind of continue randomly grabbing territory now. But we've got Xuchang has been conquered by Cao Cao's forces. This really should show you the power of a cunning leader. There are reports of powerful personnel in Runan. Please take a look into it. Okay, so we're going to want to search Runan. Xuchang seems to have high expenses. We'll have to do something about it. Well, I'm trying to build up commerce in Xuchang. We'll see how well that works. Alright, why don't you head to Tolpanzer? You're just going to be suppressing stuff. Why don't you go to Xiaoling as a relay point and then head back for Langling and then conquer. Which just means, as he did here, he'll stroll around in his own, grabbing chunks of territory that we didn't already hold here. Meanwhile, we're going to want you to attack Xuchang. But the rest... what we really want to do... is to get between the city and Cao Cao so that Cao Cao's forces don't cut us off or can't reinforce. Without getting into the city itself and taking damage. I believe that's what we actually want to do here. Because once our siege wappets there are attacking Xuchang, Cao Cao is going to have to send out forces to try to relieve. So... yeah. So we'll grab some things on the way, but basically we're positioning ourselves so that I've got an army that's strong enough to hold off anything Cao Cao can throw at us to try to relieve Xuchang, and Xuchang will get attacked by the catapults. Because if we just send these troops, like regular troops, running up against the walls, I think they're going to get their asses kicked. So how are they doing for income? 406. So money income is 406. Farm income 660. Oh, but that's... okay. They said Shochun's expenses were high. So where do I go to check that? City info. Gold income 2083. Gold expenditure 735. Supply income 4051. Supply expenditure 3248. Seems like we're doing okay, but we haven't really got into spending a lot of gold. That'll eventually be a thing. You know, change my mind here. Maybe I need to march up here with Tolpanzer and then conquer. And maybe somebody else should march out of Runan and conquer Lang Lang. You would actually be good. You got crane formation. Oh yeah. He's got more troops that he can bring out, so he'd be ideal for this mission, actually. So we can get Lang Ling set up and grab its territory as quickly as possible to give Yuan the best income possible. Any complaints? No, didn't think so. Thanks. Meanwhile, Xuchang. You guys fighting? No, you both got maximum troop counts. You're just kind of hanging out. So anybody over here, and maybe this is stupid. Maybe I should not be doing this, but Overseer training, Overseer Fuling. Who's not already doing something? That's goose formation. I thought I did something wrong. Oh, it's goose. I meant crane. Crane formation. Okay. So everybody above Yuan Shu has crane formation. Yuan Yin. We'll send you. You are not going to be good if we get into combat at all. Only leaving 1,000 troops or so in Xuchang. So this could be kind of a bad idea, but we can pull you back if we have to. But yeah, 5 conquest radius basically means they got a big swath around them that turns pink as they walk into this area. So it'd be nice if he could grab this for us. Although that might make us be more in conflict more immediately with Tao Qin and Liu Bei, which would be bad. We want to put that off as long as we can. Alright, we got more orders to use, so let's get over to force commands. People. Employ. Is there anyone in particular you wanted us to employ? The game going to actually call anyone out by name? I mean, the UP's not terrible. It would be most wise to invite Liu P directly. You should be able to persuade Liu Pei. He's a yellow turban and you're a super noble guy. So our new guys don't have particularly high loyalty, unsurprisingly. Everyone else is pretty happy. Oh! Oh! Prince of Space! Sorry. He's not even Asian, he's Chinese. And Fang Xiao is good at finding treasure, I guess. Maybe she'll find someone special. Appointments, administration. So we've got a few points left to spend. Battle. Strengthen siege weapons. I like that idea because we're about to attack, although you are out in the field. Morale limits for cities are increased. Facilities are released upon reaching given blah blah blah. You know what? It'd be nice if we could find a personnel that costs 2. Costs of training area and recruitment overseers are decreased. Oh, I like that one. Reform expenditures. I like it. Let's do this one. So we got all of our points used. We are increasing our siege weapons at a time when I'm about to use some. Slightly decreasing the cost of all these overseers. And yeah, that's a really good one because that's costing us quite a bit of money right now, I'm sure. She wholeheartedly accepts the appointment as personnel. So you know it's good. Let's go to sanctions. This is something we haven't used yet, where our officers will actually come up with ideas where we just straight up spend gold and get an immediate improvement of some kind. Overseer proposals, that's what that is. We got raise unit morale. Recruit officer. Allow me to recruit a talent for 800 gold. I don't know who it is or whether it's worth it. But overseer proposals. Let's give 200 gold to increase the strength of barracks. I like that. 200 gold to develop commerce. I like that. 200 gold to develop commerce. I like that. Spending money to make money, hopefully. This means that we should get better results than normal in the commerce improvement we're doing. Barracks and commerce. So this is costing quite a bit of money, but hopefully it's going to work out for the best. Yeah, I want to continue. So barracks went from 28 to 40. You can see sometimes some of the officers are terrible and it's not worth using them for these things. But so far we've only got fairly good officers in these positions. So probably all of that worked out reasonably well. Like we got like 12 out of Earl King over there. And again, I need to be keeping an eye out because as these things reach level 1, commerce right now in Xuchang and barracks down in Runan, I want to switch those areas over so they develop something else from, sorry, if they develop something from level 1 to level 2 in an area, I want to switch them off for something else. Or take a look and see if it's still efficient to go from level 2 to level 3. So now we're going to have 3 points of order left that we haven't spent. Award receives a specialty item, raise loyalty by giving gold. So we've already dispatched someone to search Yunnan, might as well search Xuchang too, because we've got orders to spare. For appointments, titles. There are people with no titles, maybe we should give some of them titles to make them better at stuff. And we got stipends here. Yeah, so we're going to have to pay people if we're going to give them these titles, but it will allow them to have more troops. So I should be thinking about this, actually. After we... you know what, I should have done something with this before I attacked Xuchang. So maybe after we do Xuchang, I'm going to want to be like... Bobo might need to become the new Lieutenant Tiger General. But yeah, these things increase intelligence pool. I'm gonna get auto promote. I guess what I'm not sure about is this showing how much these guys are currently able to... Ah, yeah, if no one has the title, it's telling me what how many troops they can direct with the title, and what it does to their stats. So, like, Assistant Libationer, that would be Mean-Spirited Drunk. We could give that to, like, Lethal or Bobo or somebody. You guys can't get it because you're out in the field. Yeah, we're going to want to wait and give some of these titles. The titles that nobody has, I'm going to want to award these to people. I've only got 4, so there's only 4 I can give away without taking it away from somebody else. So I could make myself the scribe. I could make somebody else the assistant scribe. I could make senior officers. Bobo probably should be the assistant libationer, but he's currently occupied. What if I made myself the scribe, and I made Samuel Parr the assistant scribe? We would each gain the ability to command more troops. But it would cost money, and really that's not that big of an increase. Unless I go from like 5,000 or 3,000 or something to 6,000. What am I currently able to command, me personally, JG Mystery, in-game? Well, all of us are brand new. Yeah, we all got direct 3 except for Earl King, who has direct 4. Probably because of a trait or skill. So we're all at 3, whereas these guys who have titles are at like 7. So just as an experiment, I'm about to call it a video and probably a little short session. As an experiment, let's make JG Mystery, that's me, yours truly, let's make me the scribe. I don't see anybody who it fits better. Amongst the created officers here, who's not already busy. I feel like I could be the scribe. So I currently have the ability to command 3,000 troops and a stipend of 10. Now I would have stipend of 40, and I would command 6,000 troops. And increase my intelligence and my pull. I wonder if I have the crane formation. I think I might have given myself crane formation. If I have crane formation, then it would make sense for me to give myself a few extra troops, and I could just be a guy who goes out and conquers territory sometimes. I did not give myself that formation. So I'm actually kind of a poor choice to be given extra troops unless I actually plan to use them in battle. I gave myself all the siege stuff, but I didn't really give myself crane, which I probably should have given myself crane. Who else was up for this? Froxus Nilok. You have crane. You actually have not terrible stats if you are attacked. But yeah, you got crane. You'd actually be a good one to go out and conquer territory and stuff. And then I forget what all... what has Lethal got? He's got crane. So Lethal could He's going to be the assistant libationer, except I want to give that to Bobo. All right. I tell you what, we're going to finish this turn with 4 orders left over. It'll be fine. As a matter of fact, we're going to finish this video. So when we come back next time, I'm going to save after I've made sure the video actually takes. And when we come back next time, we will be going through other people's turns. And we're not too far away from our first battle, because we're going to be fighting for Xuchang. This might not be public until it's too late. If anybody really strongly objects to me taking Xuchang and short-circuiting things, let me know, I guess. But I'm kind of committed to it. It's going to be a really good city for us, and I want to get it as soon